Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second series running of the LSEM 100. I'm Kian Butler, and I'm joined today by my co-host, LSEM Boost, Xavier Nazario.
Hello there, how dare you throw my real name out into public like that? But yes, we are here at LSCM 102 Electric Boogaloo. Got our first preseason race here at Bathurst, where you can take a bath behind the Hearst.
Yeah, probably the most challenging track on a circuit, and chosen for the exact reason of that for this preseason test. It's gonna be interesting to see the difference between the cars here, the difference between the two classes, as Season 2 will be, in fact, a multi-class affair. We have, as you can see here, ESV Scotsman and Forza Europa, two very well-known prototype drivers driving the Mazda B1280 LMP2 car. Bruce, have you ever driven this car?
Yes, I have. It feels like the 2009 Peugeot and the similar Audi R18, but slower in a straight line. That's the best way to kind of sum it up, in my opinion. And then also we have Toru
right
in these as well, who's just for the back.
We do, yes. So far we have 21 people signed up for this race, but as it is a preseason offering, we don't expect everyone to be here today, as there are no points in the round itself. Some new UI in the work. Unfortunately, today's stream isn't going to be 100% indicative of what the latest streams will look like for the actual season. There's still some new graphics and that kind of stuff that we're working on, but figured we'd do a little bit of sneak peek here, as we're just quickly going to go to the party options and get rid of this voice overlay, because it's kind of stupid.
Rip.
How do I get rid of this? Help? There, off. Okay, cool.
You delete System 32.
So we have what is essentially a spec class for LMP2, and in GTE we have some very good offerings. We have ESV Chasmo in the Audi R8, so the R8 being one of the cars that you can run in this barcode from TUS, running the C7R in what seems to be a whip livery so far. This is a car which is very configurable. It is not necessarily the best at one thing, but it seems to be good at a lot of things, so look out for it in the championship. PTG Muds from Pendulum Tuning Garage also sporting the Audi R8. We have SSR Honey Badger returning from Season 1, Series 1, with the good old Ferrari 458. And he's joined in the 458 by Lagalot, who we'll see later. Hydra. A lot of ESV drivers in this preseason test today. We have ESV Hydra.
Yeah, you got 4.
We got Cerberus behind us. There are 6 currently signed up for this series. We have BLK Ghosts. Those two are teammates in the R8, and we have Lagalot bringing up the rear with the Ferrari 458. Donning a similar livery as he did when he initially showed up in the preseason test for the first series of the LSEM 100. So looking at
Throwback Thursday.
Exactly. So looking at the ordering right now, it seems like 3 LMP drivers have managed to get a clean time down, which is what we're looking for. Let's see if we can jump on board with Toru for a bit here and have a look at the race times that they're putting down. Lap times, rather. So far, Scottson, Europa, and Toru are all in the 40s with their lovely B1280. Meanwhile, the GT cars seem to be running between 2 minutes and 2 minute 5 in terms of lap time. So you got about a 20-second lap difference in a lap that's 2 minutes long. And what that means is that we should see a fair amount of crossover in this event.
Yeah, just thinking about it, so if there's like a 20-second difference, and say it's about a 2-minute lap for the GT cars, let's just say. So 20.
It's about every
Wait.
6 laps. 120
There
seconds
you go. You can
in a
do
minute.
math better
Oh,
than I
in 2
can.
minutes. Hey.
Wait, yeah, 120. Yeah, 120. But 26. Yes, there. I caught up. I've caught up. Yeah,
Excellent.
failed calculus for a reason.
Oh no.
It's true. Anyways, moving on from that slightly depressing stuff, and back to the race. Even though I was the one who brought it off topic in the first place, I'm doing as amazing as ever with commentating. Yay!
Yay. So today's race is going to be a, I believe it was 27 lap endeavor. Let me double check that.
Full yes, 27. And if we do the math for 120 seconds, multiply by 27, divide that by 60, you get about 54 minutes of racing.
Oh, that sounds about right.
I did the math.
So,
Past pre-calculus for a reason.
The track list for the series itself. This preseason test will be happening here at Bathurst. Potentially not the greatest track for racing, as a lot of the hill section really only allows for one line to be taken optimally. Be interested to see how drivers negate that, as that is something that could be a possibility once again at our first seasonal track. So racing starts on August 17th. That's points-based racing, and that will begin at WeatherTech Laguna Seca. Now, some people may or may not know that the drivers, will be competing for a Thrustmaster TMX Pro. So we've recently
So there's a
with
prize
Thrustmaster.
this time.
There is. So we've recently partnered with Thrustmaster, and what we're doing in this series is we will be putting into the draw the podium drivers from GTE and LMP2, so that is the top 3 drivers from each category over the course of the series, and they will go in the draw. Basically, have a 1 in 6 chance of winning a Thrustmaster TMX Pro. So a little bit of an incentive, adds a bit of excitement, adds a little bit of drama, and hopefully leads to some great racing. As we see, the prototype field's already crossed the line now. We're just on board with the last of the GT field. So far it looks like that Scottson will be on pole, with Europa and Toru taking second and third position respectively in the prototype. And Chasmo will be on pole for ESV in the GTE field, with Barcode, PTG Mugs bringing up the other 2 podium spots. Now,
Yeah.
Toru is a name, and Scott.
Yes,
it's also a name.
It is. No, it isn't.
The stream attempting to be professional, I guess, is the word that we're looking for right now. Attempting and probably not proceeding to be.
Professionalism here.
There was a lot of we'll say a lot of issues coming into this one for the stream. Up to like 3 minutes beforehand, I wasn't really sure how to get
Everything
YouTube working, because they changed the format of everything basically, and it made it really hard to get anything done. So yeah, we're going to take a couple minutes here to set up the lobby for the race, set our grids, and hopefully have a bit of something to talk to you guys about when we get back. In the meantime, we're going to play the highlights from the final round of last season's LSEM 100 running, and we should be back after that. So here are the LSEM 100 Season 1 Race 3 highlights. And we're live.
Down! They're racing!
No issues
Oh!
so far, but you just see a
Legolas
flood
tapped
of
the inside
cars.
wall a little bit. He's got some damage from
Oh,
touching the
snap.
inside wall. Zombie on the outside. It's gonna be the inside.
So it's gonna come down to whether or not Extreme can make
Oh,
something work.
Extreme
Oh, he's gonna
touches
tap on
Hunter.
Hunter. He's gonna tap on Hunter.
And now I'm trying to fend off the Jags. Zero's not giving up though. Oh wait, backed off a little bit.
How much better this 14T is through a Rouge Radion.
Oh, Zero,
Stop
you're gonna
thinking.
send it up, Merc. Zero sends it up, Merc.
Oh.
They're going side by side. You read my mind. Beast Shadow, mess it up. Hunter going up the inside.
Oh.
Beast Shadow's a bit wide. Beast responds. Going into the next turn, side by side. Hunter pulls ahead, but 3C isn't giving up in the Jag.
I don't know what kind of pace he's finished with then. Vettel getting Tokyo Drift once again, and that might give Laglot a chance to get the run down the straight. And the Laglot's got the move done.
No, okay, he's gonna hold back.
Oh, what the frick?
Glitch in the Matrix! Actually,
we have
wait,
zero.
something... GG. Something happened to GG, he's falling way back.
In second and third position, we have our front row sitters from qualifying.
Okay. Okay, oh!
Oh, so it's entire smoke.
Zombies looking out the inside of GG! To it, yep, that zombie now into first.
This is all GG has to do through here is compromise the right of the forward, and looks like he's going to be able to do that. GG putting the squeeze on Zombie now, Zombie for the outside, but then going back to the inside, looking to the outside of the next corner. Same thing as the lap before again, as it looks to the outside of the inside next corner.
That keeps on giving, bidding stuff, and it would have been better for these two
there
guys
goes
at the
Zombie.
same time. Oh,
We have Elgard running the back of Junior Armada now. Well, where he could have gone in earlier and covered off Zombie, he's now stayed out, and that's meant that Zombie, with the warmed up tires now, is able to really just take this one home. Mile 100.
A relatively new team at Victor Forza 7. They're rolling out the red carpet for themselves here. Lightspeed Endurance Motorsports. I can't wait to see with a couple of months of practice what these guys are going to be able to do.
And he's holding it all into the inside through the bus stop. Will he have the speed coming out of it? The Butler able to hold on to third for at least for now. There goes Butler and Buku. LSEM first and second position. We've got a line of two. That's going to be Insanity to the inside of, with Slapsvella looking to the outside here in seven.
Insanity can hold, maybe compromise Norbert a little bit in the corners here. He can do that as he tries going around the outside, setting himself to the inside, but he falls back a little bit. And if he can hold a 2 wide going into the first corner of the race, I think he'll have a better run going into turn 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. If you're joining us now, this is LSEM the Butler, and I'm joined today by my co-host Avian Nazaro, LSEM Boost, and we're getting ready for the preseason running of the LSEM 100 Series 2 multi-class. The series is inspired by the Asian Le Mans series that runs LMP2, LMP3, and GTE cars. This has been built around a 2014 year, just about. And as you can see, all the cars are from 2014. Our starting order for today: ESV Scottson, 4-0 Roper, and Toru for your top 3 and 3 runners from the LMP2 field. Taking pole will be ESV Hydra and GTE, followed by Chasmo, Barcode, Lagalot, Mugs, Honey Badger, Cerberus, BLK Ghost. And we're about to jump right in the action for 27 laps of the LSEM 100 Season 2 test.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to come out on top here, Boost?
Well, for the LMPs, for the LMP boys, I personally would like to put my money on Scottson, because I said so.
See a fast boy.
And he's fit. He is very quick. Yes, I've been in a stint with him before, and he completely annihilated my existence. Anyways, and then for the GTEs, oh, I'm feeling Honey Badger because I said so.
Yeah. So we're
Yes.
just waiting on one more driver that registered yesterday accidentally, or is just coming now. I guess he was qualifying, so he'd probably the back. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
das ist gut.
sehr gut. And yeah, we're about to get underway for this preseason running. So, decent variety of cars. Like a lot is gotta get this man in here. Like, come now. Quick.
Rapido.
Quick.
What up?
So in recent
Everything good,
news,
my boy?
we've had recent rebrand from AMR. They've changed from Aspiring Motorsport Royalty to, I believe, is it Advanced Mechanics Racing?
You said for AMR, did you mean AMS?
No, I meant AMR.
So, Aspire. So
Aspiring
you went
Motorsport
from
Royalty was AMR.
Okay, I'm just stupid. Please don't mind me. Gosh darn it!
Gosh darn it. Alright, I guess. Yeah, we have a couple of AMR boys coming in.
That's pretty spicy. Who are the AMR boys in question? That is my question.
Well, the first would be AMR Carts, and the other one would be AMR Mosport. And the sport is the word I'm looking for. Alright, here we go. They need to change group to the red group so that they are in the right group.
Do you have comms with Lagalots?
I don't. We need to make sure that everyone is in the party properly.
Alright. Just some more pre-race stuffs.
Hold on, invite cards and M4. We'll go. And we'll just double check all the settings real quick, and then we will be underway. Time base, yep. Should we just give everyone a 30% grip handicap? I think that sounds about right.
Just decrease the tire grip in both classes by 100%, so that way it becomes a drift stage. I think
Awesome,
that will...
alright. I think that will too, don't worry. I think that will very much. So we're about to
Have
get
you ever
underway
been so
here.
far
Your
as to
grid
do look
looks-
more like?
Oh, did I? Yes, I am spectating. Okay. So our grid for today: ESV Scotsman, Forza Europa, LSEM Toru, ESV Hydra, ESV Chasmo, TOS Barcode, LSEM Selangor, PDG Mugs, Honey Badger, Cerberus, BLK Ghost, Karts, and M Sport, and we are about to jump underway in this running of the LSEM 100 Series 2 preseason round.
Pre-season race.
That is, those are words that I was looking for.
Very
You
long
have provided
time.
me with.
Oh yeah.
So we have our formation lap for today.
This is a lap where the drivers take form.
It is. That would be a very good example of formation lap. All right, so in first place here, as we see, and do we not have? Hold on, do we not have name tags? Yes, we do. Okay, you just can't see it from there. So we have our front row sitter, our front row runner, and our pole position sitter, ESV Scottson, in the lovely reworked and reimagined Mazda LMP2 livery. In second place, we have his teammate Forza Europa. In third position, we have LSEM Toru, and that rounds out your LMP2 field for today's preseason tests. In GT, oh, Griff, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's happened there, but the man
Can
who was
I
your
get an F in the
pole sitter,
chat?
yeah,
Can I
man,
get
that was
big
big F. Anyway, I don't think
Yes.
he's damaged. It doesn't look like he's damaged. So that's a positive. So going back to what we were saying, your GTE pole sitter for today, ESV Hydra. Fifth position, ESV Chasmo. So not only have the elusive Forza Motorsport team managed to lock out the front row of LMP2, they've also locked out the front row of GTE. It's going to be a trend that we see going into the series start. We'll find out. TOS Barcode brings up the last position on the podium for this start of the race. Fourth place GTE, we have LSEM Serlang donning his usual preseason testing livery. In eighth position, we have PTG Mugs. Mr. Mugs in the lovely PTG livery in the Audi R8. This is our Honey Badger, the other Ferrari 458, alongside Laglot, running for Slap Shift Racing. Cerberus running in what his team is called S&G Racing, alongside his buddy, Mr. BLK Ghost. And that was a grid.
I don't know, there was just a little freeze in the game. I don't know if someone just dropped out or what. I'm just looking through the field here.
No, everyone's still here.
Everyone's still here? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing things.
So, moving into the last corner now, your start for this race is about to go underway. The LMP2 fields have formed up, the GTE fields have formed up, and what are fields? We have formation start for the two Lolas, as it is across the line and underway for today's LSEM 100 preseason running. We don't have any
Has begun.
engine wins right now. Oh, actually we do, because they're all diesels. And as we go down the first straight here, the elusive boys are going to lock out the front by literally creating a barrier. Who's going to hold it? Europa turns it a little bit on Scottson, and he gets to move around the outside. That's your second position sitter, moving up in the first position. As we go back now to the GTE field, we have Barcode.
Please
who are
do.
on board
It's more
with now.
tight.
We have I
Yep.
thought we had a little bit of action in the back there. We have Barcode, who we're on board with now.
With
looking
a
up
lag
towards
lot
Chasmo.
right up his trumpet.
Indeed. And
It is
looking
indeed
behind,
very close.
Bathurst, particularly a hard track to pass on. Generally, if you can keep the race clean, you will end up doing pretty well around this track. As we see Barcode, just as I say that, pretty hard into the wall. Is that any issues for him, or no? Thankfully not.
No, I think yeah. Oh, Chaz, we're getting a little squiggly there, going into I don't know the corner names for this. I'm just gonna call it the S's because they're curvy. But anyways, that's besides the point. Oh, Chaz, did he get a bad line through there? Didn't look too good. He tapped all on the outside. That's gonna be Barcode going up the left. And they're going to be side by side down the straight. However, it looks like the R8 has the top end and is going to be able to hold on to that spot. But do you think Barcode's going to send it? Do you think his Barcode is a scan for pure non-adulterated testosterone? The answer is no.
And this little scrap that we've had here is like Hydra getaway now. The two
Yes,
R8s
indeed.
sitting firm in the top end of the field right now. None of the car selections are locked in right now. They have submitted them on a form, obviously, but again, it's a testing session. No
Yes.
points will be awarded for this
So-
round, and points will be rewarded. Once points are awarded, basically, is what we're trying to say. Drivers can no longer swap their cars.
Yeah, so you're free to do whatever you don't like your car right now. Then you can say, hey, I don't want it anymore. And it's like, all right, that's all good, champ. But when the actual points, once the actual season starts, then it's, no, I'm sorry, champ, you can't do that, because I said so.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
it wouldn't be
yeah.
right for GTU field, especially not being
Yeah.
specifically balanced between each cars for every track. It wouldn't make sense for each driver to be able to switch between their like the best car for each of them and such.
Yeah.
A late addition to the roster today, we have Marcotte, who's made his way up from second last position on the field now into 11th, just behind Honey Badger. The two teams ending with R battling it out already in the 458.
Yeah, but it's an S versus an A, and you know what comes first in the alphabet? The letter A. So that may mean that Cars gets in front of SSR via alphabetical ordering. What am I going on about? I don't know. I know. Oh,
You're
but
going
what I
on
do
about
know
very
is that
interesting stuff is
Honey Badger getting a little squaggly there and taps the wall on the outside. Is Mr. Cox? I don't think he's gonna have the run to go for anything unless he's brave and does his thing. But I don't think he's gonna do his thing. That would be too dangerous. Or would it?
as we come through the third to last, the penultimate corner here. The 458, I think they're both 458, of course. However,
Yeah.
it seems that Cards is getting slightly better runs out of these corners than Honey Badger, but just isn't finding the opening to get past him.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed. 458 is just one of those cars where it's so iffy to drive and it's a pain to tune. It's one of those things where I feel like if it gets upset, it really gets upset and it punishes you hard for it, so you can't really go for anything too risky or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's something like that. Race commentary, yeah.
So we'll move
Try to
back
sound
up now
smart.
to our third place hitter, or second place hitter, sorry, Chasmo,
Mm-hmm.
as he's being chased down by Barcode, and he is trying to chase down Hydra.
A lot of chasing down going on.
Is this something you think we're going to see during the season a lot? ESV bringing out the front of the pack?
Well, I mean, just judging on the way things are looking right now, I'd say that might be the case. I mean, I don't know about all the drivers who signed up, but I know that the ESV boys are very quick, and you know they're showing it for sure right now in this preseason race. Are there any other teams that have signed up that are here at the moment or anything?
Not here at the moment. We have Toru's joined by Jesco. We have the two AMR boys on a team together. Cerberus and DLK Ghost are on a team together. We have VSR, who have a GT team signed up together for the actual series racing over. Neither of their drivers showed up today, so we'll see how that affects. yeah, we'll see how that affects the performance in the series. 5 laps in already, and we're seeing quite sizable gaps in performance. One driver made their first pit.
Yep, that's Cerberus.
So maybe thinking about trying to get an undercut here.
Yeah, possibly. For sure. And I mean, all that being said, though, that's not to understate the other drivers, you know, in the races. I mean, I'm just looking at the prototype field, and it looks like the distance between the 3 drivers is fairly even. You know, Toru's definitely hanging in there. You go, my weeaboo friend. And then, you know, in the GT field, you know, Barcode is definitely there to put a little bit of pressure on the Mr. Chasmo in front of him. He's doing pretty well, and then behind him is Lagalot. So you know, you never know. You never know.
Yeah, I'm still within touching distance, so maybe a little bit more of a gap than you'd like right now. PDG Mugs bringing up what could
behind these 4.
I've seen a dot stop. I've seen Karts' dot stop. Is that potentially
an
incident for him?
Might have been. Looking at his car, doesn't look like there's any damage, which is good, but maybe he ended up clipping the inside wall, maybe. There are these inch-up corners. Whatever.
So going back on board now with, I think I'm going to go on board with Toru for a bit. Actually, we can't see the cars ahead. We're going to go on board with Europa. Nothing. There's so many corners so close together in this track that you can't see the cars ahead or behind in this battle, even though they do look relatively close. We are going to stay on board with Europa, though, as they'll be coming up to service soon, and it will be interesting to see the difference in pace that the LMP2 and GTE fields have. And I gotta say, the more I look at it, I mean, not that they ever had any doubts about it to begin with, but this livery is absolutely stunning. Livery by ESV Scots. It's not only is he a talented tuner, painter, driver, but also has quite the ability to paint booth.
He is quite literally a Chad there.
As we have our second driver in the pit stops now. Maybe there was somebody that damaged there. Who would that be?
It is Ghost.
Yeah, so perhaps Ghost having a bit of an incident, as this is going to be interesting. Coming up to Cerberus now is Scottson, and he's not going to get him on the straight, so we'll see how he negotiates the traffic in probably the worst position on the field to negotiate this traffic.
Yeah, I mean, this section is extremely tight, and doing overtakes, you gotta be brave, and also you can't be too overzealous, or it might cause an incident. But just to answer a question in chat, yeah, Kieran, this is a preseason race, so there's no points, nothing going on, but it is. Ooh, Europa! See, that's the thing. You gotta be so careful. You gotta be extremely careful, but to answer your question, so this isn't the official first race of the season. It's a preseason race to do testing and try to work everything out before the race season starts.
Basically, trying to find anything that's a major flaw, as was the the stream. So as much as we had some good content that we wanted to try and bring forward for the stream today, it didn't become eventuality just based on running out of time before the stream started. So ultimately, hopefully that's something that it can be rectified in a fortnight's time, as my co-host appears to be dying.
Oh no, something's dying? Did I hear the controller dying? Oh.
No, my co-commentator.
Oh.
Having a big coughing fit.
No. Cough. 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 Cough.
As Scottson comes up now through M Sport, he's going to dive in for the Apex, and it's the same place that he overtook Severus, so he got lucky there, and then he's already done it once before. Though this man not needing a lot of luck most of the time, it seems that he's able to create his own relatively well.
He has his own plot armor, and Honey Badger gets a little sideways there. Spots was able to dodge that very nicely. Nice job on him there. It's such a scary overtaking situation with this track because the Mazdas really don't have top end on the GTs. I think, in fact, maybe the GTs might be faster in a straight line. So the only time to overtake is in the corners, but then the corners are freaking scary. So it's like, ah!
Yeah, as we see the gap that was absolutely monstrously open there between Europa and Scottson, as Europa got stuck on the downhill behind a GT car. So that's something that's a massive effect here, and perhaps the reason why we didn't choose this track for in-season running, simply because it's too unpredictable and
too chaotic.
Exactly, drivers would be taking too many risks.
It'd be a ball to watch, but it'd be suffering for the people actually racing. But
exactly.
Yeah, that has definitely led to an opportunity for Mr. Toru to maybe catch up to Europa here. You know, we'll see. It looks like he's had better luck with the traffic, just based on the distance between the two at this point. But yeah, looks like outside of that, those Scotsons still got a couple more cars to overtake. We got 3 more, not a couple. 3 or 4 is a few. We'll check out the map. Yeah, look here, as you can see, very patient. He makes his way past lag a lot. He's definitely got the distance between second to take his time with the overtakes and not go for something too risky unless he feels like it.
That was quite an ambitious overtake there, right through the Apex.
Yeah, so maybe it's always pedal to the metal. I take it back. I take that my previous statement. You just gotta send it. And actually, let's see the speed difference. Okay, so yeah, the LMPs are actually faster than the GTs then, okay.
Yeah,
so
the time frame where we were initially looking at running LMP3s alongside the LMP2s and GTE cars, we had to give this car a power boost because the LMP3s were actually out dragging the LMP2s in a straight line.
that isn't the way it's supposed to work, but I think, I don't know about you, but I kind of want to drop back to Toru because they've got lap traffic to go through at this point.
Sure
thing. A little bit more. You can see various cars over there. And so, yeah, they are driving. They are indeed driving. Yeah.
We seem to be getting our first round of pit stops right now.
Oh yeah,
from
that's true.
more of the field. And Europa getting past barcode there, and we'll see if Toru can make it past clean. This looks like he's going to try on the outside here.
Yep,
he does.
Yes, nicely done there, laddie. And And so yeah, now with them passed. Oh, yeah. That was the lap traffic. Nicely done there, I'd say. From the drivers, no incidents happened.
As the elusive boys, I'm guessing they've pitted already. They've ended up behind Honey Badger.
And so now they are intimidating the Honey Badger. Honey Badger is, of course, being infamous for grabbing its predator's private area and ripping it up, as we've all learned from Top Gear. But now it looks like it is a Honey Badger who's getting their private parts ripped off for this time around by the elusive boys.
So you can tell Chasmo's probably getting a little bit frustrated, stuck behind Honey Badger, who hasn't yet done his first round of pit stop as these guys have. That means that they're losing time, so people have stayed out, potentially giving barcode and ultimately Langelot a chance to catch up.
Yeah. And yeah, there we go. Audi looks like the Audi's gonna be able to get around the outside of Honey Badger, putting up a valiant effort there.
Oh, Honey Badger's on the grass.
Gonna be that's the Ferrari into the sand pits.
Oh man, that's gonna bring M Sport up into 8th position, or rather 5th position in the GT field, and reluctantly clearing the way for Chasmo to try and close that gap up to Merc. Sorry, not Merc, Hydra once again.
Yeah. I mean, he was Merc at some point, so...
Yeah.
Yes, let us watch this, shall we?
We shall indeed. Indubitably.
And we shall indulge on the entertainment in front of us.
Yes. Yes, Queen.
Yes.
Yes, Mariner. So,
you don't get
going
this
back
type
to
of
what...
commentary in Formula 1.
Yeah.
Huh?
Let's go, 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 go!
Go, Power Rangers!
So going back to a talking point that I don't think we covered really earlier, the track list for this season, round 1 will be WeatherTech Laguna Seca. Quite a lovely track that, honestly, I think is underutilized in this game a fair amount, so it'll be great to see it.
Yeah, I don't see it very often at all.
Yeah, they don't. So it'll be great to see some GTE and LMP2 action on it. Second track will be Long Beach, so we stay in the sunny state. And we go to the only street circuit on the calendar, which will be a great opportunity to see some tight, action-packed racing with real consequences.
Mm-hmm. What other consequences exactly? The answer is death! Anyways, moving on to the next track on the track list.
So the third track on the track list will be Suzuka, so we take a flight from the west coast of the United States over to
the other side of the world.
Sometimes sunny, sometimes rainy Japan. And
the sunshine, it's the Sunshine Kingdom.
Yeah.
And there's lots of
Empire
trees.
of the Rising Sun. And we'll be taking a return to the one calendar, Suzuka. Ultimately, a lot of great battles we saw around Suzuka. It was a very well-balanced track, where I believe it was Extreme who took the race win there.
Yeah.
And what was basically a perfect weekend for him. Pole position. Yeah, Turbo. Basically a perfect weekend for him with pole position, and which scored the point system for the LSEM 100, and then a race win which scored him 10 points, as the scale's a linear scale going 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 all the way down to 10th position. He scored in the top 10, and then you get 1 point for fastest lap, which he got as well. So he scored a total of 12 points, which were right back up the championship contention after a race one, which for a reason I can't remember, he ended up not attending. I think we might have started without him by accident. Boost. So.
Oh.
But
Not my fault. I'm not the race host.
yeah.
Mind if I just throw you under the bus real quick?
Oh man, you can throw me under, behind, as long as it's not in front. So
Fair
then
enough.
from
Fair
Suzuka,
enough.
we take a flight on the way to our final destination. We take a flight. We will stop over in the UAE at the Abu Dhabi
Yes,
Gas
Maria.
Burners.
Yes.
And
Thanks to the loading times of the game, it might actually
Yeah.
take as long to load into the race as it would to fly over there from Japan. Yay!
You're not wrong about that one. Moving from
Sad part.
Yas Marina, which is a circuit that's both loved and hated within the community, I'd say. It's really
It's a
fun
fun
track
track to
once you-
race on.
it's an awesome track to race on, especially if you get all the lines down really well and you know where you're going. But
The problem is
it's
that
also-
in multi.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
The
talk.
only thing is that when you go into a public lobby and you race there, you know how in rally games there's your co-driver who's like left forward, don't cut. Well, the drivers in multiplayer lobbies ignore the don't cut part of that, and so it makes it very miserable for everybody else because they just like to cut, and that's a problem.
Yeah.
But we won't have that in
Um,
LSM 100. If you do that, you're gonna get kicked in the butt.
Yeah, of course. There's Mosport's closed the gap right up now, but he's actually been usurped a little bit here as we have Europa wedged himself between himself and Cerberus, that is M-Sport and Cerberus, and open that gap up between them a little bit once again. I think all cars now have done their first round of mandatory pit stops, and after that we see Hydra, Chasmo, Barcode, Lagalot still maintaining top 4 positions as they were before. 9th and 10th is the closest battle we have on screen right now, as they're about to be, in a short period of time, lapped once again by the 2nd place runner? Hold on. Something happened to Scottson.
No, Scott. Oh, actually, wait. Oh, actually, well, no. What? Yes. No.
Scottson was in
I'm gonna
first
check the
before.
damage. Yes, he was. So, gonna check. Yeah, see if we can see the tire. Alright, Europa's still out. He hasn't pitted yet. He's
Oh,
at
okay, fair
32% tire wear. Yeah. So for the time being, that's yeah.
So Scottson's still in effective lead and control of this race here. However, on track right now, Europa is in first place. As Scottson thinking the better of trying to go. You saw him think about going around the outside there of Cerberus, and ultimately thought that it wasn't the
Yeah.
best move. What might be the best move, though, is the fact that Cerberus here has actually been a little bit impeded by Mr. Scottson, and that's allowed M-Sport to get right back close up. As he looks for a move around the outside, down the hill, he goes up the inside.
Yes! Yes,
And that's gonna be-
M-Sport! That's what you need to do! Oh, he gets sideways! But he's gonna hold on to it. Cerberus
That's-
isn't gonna get the room to try to go past that.
And that's a move that's been developing there for the last couple of laps now. We're gonna
Yes!
get past M-Sport on the straight, as I believe that R8 has much better low to mid-range
Top
acceleration.
end power!
The Ferrari not going to be able to use his top end here. Last time we saw this, one of them ended up on the grass as Cerberus backs out of it.
Darn it, Cerberus. Nah, but
So-
that was a safe move there.
At a moment where I was about to say, it feels like I'm commentating an F1 race by the inaction on the track right now. Ultimately, the exact opposite was true, as
Yep.
right
Shut your
away,
piper there, bud.
and possibly another battle developing. We have Chasmo now up behind Hydra. Hydra is having some issues. Does he have damage at all?
Let's see. I have the damage open up right now. The answer is no.
No.
You just ended up tapping the inside wall a little bit before, and it looks like, oh, he ended up catching the Hydra caught the dirt a little bit there. And it's gonna Chasmo to gain a few feet, get even closer
And,
here as they go through this tight SC section. Do you know the name of the corners here? By any
I
chance?
should. It's Australian track, but I must admit I don't.
Down it, Butler. You had one jump.
Ah.
No, but anyways. No, I don't know the corner names. Anyways, as they go down the straightaway here, they go straight. And yeah, outside of that, I mean, the field's fairly spread out outside of that at this point.
Yeah, Cerberus has taken his second pit stop now, so perhaps in a bid to try and undercut M Sport. We got a bit of move as Hydra
going
now.
in for a pit.
Hydra might have made a really
Chasmo's
smart
still
strategy choice there. As if you look on the map, just a corner behind is the next prototype runner. I believe that is Scottson. Yeah, no, it's first place. Whoever first place is. Yeah, Scottson. So Scottson has gone into that pit now. So Chasmo is gonna be intercepted by this LMP1. Meanwhile, Europa's just gone in for a second hit, and Hydra has come out in free air, so that might give Hydra a really good chance to get a nice undercut and extend that gap at a point where it seemed like he wasn't really able to extend the car out that much.
Interesting.
And,
interesting.
Just looking down at the chat real quick.
Yep.
My boy Kieran, Mr. Beast Shadow. Boost and I also commentate over the Paddock Sim Racing American Le Mans. Ooh.
Some who's come out!
Co Brown.
Shout out
So
everywhere!
Bruce and I also commentate over the American Le Mans series on a Monday. It might be a bit late in the day for you. I believe it sits about, what time is it, Bruce? Like,
it's later. It's like at night for me, so it's in the morning.
is it 8
for
p.m. or
you.
9 p.m.?
It's like 8 or 9 p.m. somewhere around there.
I think 8:30 is
That's-
is qualifying. So
Yeah, let's go for the middle.
Sorry if I just gave anyone motion sickness. I just started spinning the camera around.
I looked down at the street, and the LRDR's going for a merry-go-round. Professional streaming going on here.
And that's my controller gone. Yay, I can't hear anything.
Oh no. Quick, go find the micro USB cable to plug it in.
Hello, is this thing working again?
Yes, it is.
My controller decided to commit turn off.
No, but yeah,
Yeah.
so, B-Shadow, we do commentate over the 9 p.m. Eastern American Le Mans series, which is actually a 3-tiered multi-class series, which is a lot of fun to watch. Although the first stream may contradict that, because I did start falling asleep. That wasn't the fault of the race, it was the fault of the fact that I had like 3 hours of sleep that night. So
Yeah,
sitting in
and
front of the
so,
screen for 2
for a
hours
period of
commentating.
time, yeah, that was during the Lime Rock race, wasn't it?
That was, yes. It was the most.
Yes.
It was probably the most interesting race you could have thrown at me. And by the end, I had a heated blanket sitting on top of me, keeping me warm and putting me to sleep.
Listen, that race was, oh my god, everything's awesome at the beginning, and then it went to sleepy time, and then
It
during the
was-
last like 10-15 minutes, things heated up again.
It was
It
a
was
German Grand
nuts.
Prix. It was safety car. Okay, we're good. Safety car. Okay, we're good. Safety car. Okay, we're good. Safety car. But yeah, absolutely a lot to the comment.
Yes, indeed. But so, we're just trying to find things to talk about since it feels so spread out at this point.
Let's
This
do a
is
nice
the
little
honest truth.
PewDiePie style meme review, shall we? So I'm gonna show a meme on the
Better
on the
be a
screen. So
curse
let me
word.
show a video meme. So we'll be right back to the video. But
It better be good.
this is
I'm a
these are
meme
Forza
connoisseur.
memes. Let's have a
These
gander
are
at this,
Forza
shall we?
memes.
Rouge.
If I make some Forza memes, can I tweet
That's
them?
a lot of nice
on
from both
the
drivers in a touch.
Twitter. Please, Daddy. Oh, I remember this one. Oh, that's old. So we need
Dead
new
meme,
content.
isn't it? We need new
It's-
content.
I'm
All right,
sorry, it's a
let
dead
me
meme.
let me find new content for you.
You
It's
need to
alright,
find
man. I literally.
I will make newer content.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's look at this story, the kids.
It's alright, man.
It's,
I literally got in 5 a.m. this morning. Some random drunk guy in the street literally started having a go at me for no reason. So I said he has problems and walked off.
You're just walking down the street at 5 a.m. and then this man comes in and is like, "Oh, hello, the fucking cunt! You want mate? You want-"
Language.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Just because he starts having a go at him doesn't mean he's belligerent.
My bad. Listen, Karen, was that accurate? Let's ask the man himself. The suspense is killing me. Oh, actually, just like to say, Honey Badger had a little meeting with the wall, but he's fine.
Oof.
Yeah. I'm just looking around the
Alrighty.
field, seeing if there's anything interesting.
Let's get on with Toru as he goes down.
Yes!
Actually, he's lost
Wait,
the
where's his
spoiler.
wing? Where's the spoiler? This isn't right! Oh, that looks so weird!
It's the high. It's the low downforce variant of the car.
Looks like a fish! Oh, buck hooking sideways!
Drop like a fish.
You see, Kieran confirmed it. He said he was off his face, so I was right. Anyway.
Oh.
Ha!
Fair enough.
Actually, there's very close racing going on. Hydra and Chasmo. Hydra's actually going side by side with the Chad. And he's able to get past there. I'm just gonna commentate something that's going on. I don't know if y'all can see it on the stream, but they were actually very close to each other.
Yeah, we caught on
That was-
there just as Chasmo slotted back in behind Hydra.
Yeah.
And it's gonna
And we
be all
actually
about
have
who
a
can get
lap traffic car going through here now.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Le Mans lap traffic car. LMP2.
Yes.
We're working on, we see Chasmo here. Now, his goal for this entire mountains work section
Chasmo.
is going to be in a better position when the LMP2 car comes along. As Toru he's probably in the worst position.
Is
Is Toru going to try and make
let's
a
see
move,
what
or
he
is just gonna
does
sit
here.
behind?
Toru, I will give you a body pillow if you go for it. He's not getting his body pillow. He didn't go for it. Darn it!
As Toru comes through now, that might give Chasmo a chance to jump in behind and catch a little bit of extra draft, as it looks like
No,
what
he's
he's
not.
doing. But Hydra has just absolutely extended the gap over Chasmo this lap.
Yeah, I wonder if
Oh!
they were just having a little bit of. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. No one died. Everything's okay. There was just a false alarm. Also, we're on lap 21 and 27. Only what, 6 more laps to go? Yeah.
Although
Technically,
we do
although
have,
there's lap traffic stuff going on,
yeah,
so it's
so
19.
the GT cars are about 2 or 3 laps
18.
behind at this point.
Yes. Yes, that is indeed true. There's more pit stops going on.
Oh. Lagelot coming out of the pits
yeah.
now. Where is he going to come out in relation to Barcode? He's come out in front.
In front? Yes! Lagelot! Run away!
So we see the pit, the two-stopper. I mean, they're all in two-stoppers. We see the concurrent strategies playing out, and it seems that Lagelot has managed to just get a better strategy than Barcode has. Although Barcode has seemed to have better pace this whole weekend so far, so we'll see if he catches back up and potentially have a podium battle for the last couple of laps. Wouldn't that be exciting?
That would be great. That would be like top keck right there. That'd be like top like
Top
front
keg.
page on Reddit. Yeah, that'd be
Top
like
Page of
You're
Reggae.
like, let's-
Reggae.
Reddit.
Reddit is the reggae
rugged.
themed site of Reddit. How
Yay.
to say that?
Fun. Happy joy. Anyways. I am furious with coffee today, and I'm not sure why.
Maybe you should go check to see if you have pneumonia.
You know, I'm gonna go take a nap. That might work. Alright, bye guys. Sorry.
No, don't pull the butler. No.
No, I'm taking a nap.
Oh my word. That's the stream just destroyed right there. Too many
Yep.
kilobits required for that.
This
storm.
is what y'all came to listen to. This.
Oh! Hydra's going off in the last corner. That's going to give Chasmo a chance to maybe pick up the inside in the turn 1. Hydra moves into the defend. Chasmo takes the wider line. He's going to be able to get the run out the corner. It doesn't look like it. What was that?
No,
That
it
was
looks
just
like.
oh, that was just a blatant slip up from Hydra there. Wow.
These two racing drivers are racing now. Now this is real racing. Let me tell you what.
This ain't real racing. This is pad racing.
This is simulation racing. Yes,
That's-
oh, touching the wall. Oh, Jasmo's going side by side. Yeah,
And that is-
Jasmo did. Oh! Hydra
Is that
touched the
Hydra with
walls, and
damage?
that's Jasmo into first. Let's
That
see
wasn't
here. Does
tough
he have
hit.
damage?
No, once again he
No,
doesn't.
he does not. The Audi R8, a robust
Although-
racing machine.
I get the feeling that we're just not seeing the damage on his car, because it's definitely driving like he has it.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, Kieran,
We'll see if he
since
stays
he's the
out.
only other one in chat, what do you think? Do you think he has damage? Who do you think out of your two buddies are gonna win there? I'd like to know your opinion on this, because interacting with chat is good.
It is good.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Looks like he missed a gear change. Yeah, that could
Yes.
be it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just went in. It looked like he just went too tight in on the left-hander and grazed it inside wall, and then on the counter steer to try and save it, he just steered into the outside wall there. We'll see if he goes in pits, which he doesn't, so he obviously doesn't have damage. But that's going to be Hydra now trying to make up time and position on Chasmo, who's been fighting from second position this entire race and has finally managed to find a way past ESV Hydra, his teammate, mind you, so no changes in the team championship standings. Oh, I mean, there won't be any because this is in fact a preseason round.
There's no points.
But that being
In
said,
the brownie points section.
the drivers themselves are putting on an absolute show today.
This is very accurate, my friend. That's how you commentate. That's commentating 102 there. You just freaking scream and
Look, if
that's
something
how you get
exciting
the
starts
content.
happening on stream, we're gonna be excited about it.
We're gonna
That's all I
flip
gotta say
our
about that.
knockers. Yep.
I mean,
We're
I
gonna
don't.
flip our pancakes.
Okay.
Yeah, just go with that. Just one second. Quick, move on to the next segment.
It seems like Lagalot's really been able to open up that gap on barcode now.
Oh yeah, the other racing stuff going on. Yeah, that's a big gap between the two of them now.
Yep, there are other cars on the track.
What? No, there
Yeah.
isn't. There is other cars. What are you talking about? This is hot lapping.
Have you ever?
They're all in
okay,
separate lobbies.
have a look right now at the at the track
What?
map for Bathurst.
Yeah, it's just
you
some
ever-
Skittles.
Have you ever
It's just a
thought?
bunch of.
Have you ever noticed that it looks like a handgun?
It looks. Yeah, I kind of could see that. It's a really
So-
stubby grip there.
Yeah,
It's like a little nub.
it's like a Nerf gun, and it's a really extended trigger for the compressor.
You know,
air
as a
compressor.
Nerf gun connoisseur, I can say that doesn't look like a Nerf gun. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, but yeah. I'm just saying. Is there anything else going on track with the Skittles? I don't think so. Yeah, no.
Cars are four
I mean,
wheels
there's
on the
lap
ground.
traffic.
That's new.
No. Nuh-uh.
Uh
Nuh-uh.
huh.
Nuh-uh.
Uh huh.
BLK goes. Looks like he's getting lapped around now. Just looking right. Yeah. Yep, there's lapping going on.
Got Scott's coming up to Hydra now. Just on the side of the downhill.
Yeah.
In real life, this track
really-
sees GTE and sorry, not GTE, GT3 and GT4 multi-class around here. Well, those cars are a bit more evenly matched, so you don't get as much crossover.
Yeah. Compared to something like this. Now, what we should do for one of the races, right, is we should have a multi-class, or one class is Mercedes-Benz racing trucks, and the other class is 1960s Formula One cars fully upgraded. That would be some real racing right there. I think that would be a great addition to the 100 calendar.
Perhaps.
But he says perhaps there's a chance. Yay.
Perhaps in a future season, season 15, when we run out of ideas.
Well, to 15th season? Come on! We're on season 2. That's gonna take like 12 years. This game won't be alive by then. It'd have a stroke.
We'll be doing a Forza Motorsport 14.
Oh god. And by Forza Motorsport 14, we'll get the 2019 GT cars.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's real. One
I mean,
team Izettas, one team Formula One cars, but the F1
we
cars
have a pretty
to
good
stop
field of GTE
Izettas
cars, to
from
be fair.
finishing.
We're just missing the Vantage.
No, yeah.
And,
Yeah.
but
No, I honestly like it.
we don't have any GT3
have
cars.
the mate.
We don't have the new Bentley. We don't have the new R8.
We don't have.
We don't have the new Hurricane.
You know what we do have though?
Surely.
We have
You and me
Arctic
commentating.
truck, Toyota. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
One team I said is one
that's
team
just
Formula
for-
1 cars, but the F1 cars have to stop the SRs from finishing. Yeah, I know.
That's an
that
epic
is-
cat and mouse.
That's Shepard.
That's Shepard. Right, it's Shepard. Chris, where are you? Chris. Where's Chaos Foxy? I'm 7 when I need him. No,
Hi,
but-
my name's
yeah.
my name is GTR Hurricane, and today I'm going to tell you about my experience at Walmart.
Oh God. No, stop. Can you don't?
So for anyone,
Can
obviously
you
it doesn't
don't?
talk like that, but for anyone of interest, when we used to do
Also,
cat
it's
and
not
mouse lobbies,
GTR anymore.
when we used to do cat and mouse lobbies, he would always pin one person up against the wall and just start telling a mundane story. As this mundane story has got us through to lap 27 for the prototype
Yep.
field.
Mhm.
Scottson
Races,
taking it.
winding down here.
Hey, yeah, Scottson taking the preseason
Very.
lead home now, and has
Yeah,
absolutely
very
showed his
good.
dominance in the testing session
Yep.
today.
He posed on the other LMP drivers for sure. Because look at the lead we've got here. That's like one Burger King Whoppers worth on the screen there. It's crazy.
It's a whopping great amount. But looking
But,
at leads,
Butler.exe has stopped working. Would you like to restart the
I'm
program?
talking sponsor on the wall, making sure that drivers look quite smart when they sit in their car.
LSEM
The ground,
100
make sure
sponsored
that
by
you
Thrust
get
Master
my
and
sound.
Shine.
Yo.
You're forgetting the shameless plugins, man. We have sponsors now.
Yeah.
We gotta shoehorn them down the viewer at every moment in time.
Well, I mean,
Just like
Shine
in the
is
middle of
best
a
one to
battle, just
shoehorn in
flash up the
because you can
slime
only buy it
logo
from
on
Australia
screen.
and New Zealand, so it's a rip.
Well, who cares? That makes it even better.
As
because it's
Scottson
useless.
rounds the last corner now, he takes it across the
Mhm.
line. That is Scottson taking the race win in the
Yes,
season
indeed.
1.
In the preseason.
Sorry, season 2 preseason.
There's too many
Honestly.
words. It gets confusing.
Welcome to the Shine Thrustmaster official Lightspeed Endurance Motorsport 100-mile preseason
Emoji.
season 2 preseason test.
Dab. Yep.
D-
Race
don't dab.
1. Round 1.
You have been banned from commentating for dabbing on
Dab
stream.
pen. Dab. Dab
Europa
pen.
has
No, I need my vape.
Europa has come across the line for second position now in the prototype field, and it's just Toru now who's coming across
Yep.
for the third
Spoiler
position. The GT
alert,
cars,
or lack of
still
a
have-
spoiler.
you're a lack of spoiler. Toru now comes across a flying fish in the scale delivery. His delivery doesn't help.
Yeah.
It does make him look a lot like a fish, and
Yeah. So we have
That's
2
gonna
laps
be-
left or so.
that's gonna be the LMP
Is
is
it-
done. GT's
Yep. That
got
is
2 more
gonna
laps. Now, I'm seeing an issue here.
What is
That
the
is that-
issue here?
Well, the LMPs are now being driven around by driver tires.
Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Driver
This is
tire-
why we have This is why we have preseason tests,
Nice.
guys. This is why. So we're
Right.
gonna go on board
This
with
is why people
Scotson's
stop the
driver tire.
races early in every other series to stop this
Yeah.
from happening.
So we're gonna go on
We
board
should
with
do
Scotson's
that.
driver tire now. But yeah, we might. This is
Yeah.
why we have the preseason tests to test things out.
Yeah,
see how
just
it works.
test things. Yep.
So we have Scottson now.
Hopefully
Coming
the
up
driver
onto
tires don't do
M-Sport.
anything insane. But my controller died again.
So we have
Hello? Is this thing working?
yeah, we got you. We got you.
Yay. Okay.
We have Cerberus now, who is just ahead of Honey Badger. I believe these guys have 2 more laps to go, and they are in
Mhm.
fact battling. But we're gonna go on board with Scottson. We want to see how these driver tires fare.
Oh, let's see. Let's see the amazing Drivatar action here. Coming up on AMRM Sport. We see the Drivatar lagging a lot and then making his way around the corner. Holding on there though, as the Scottson Drivatar. Oh! Drivatar! Oh, X1's in the dirt! Oh! The Drivatar is an absolute savage! He's Jones! No mercy! he nearly murdered freaking Epps. Oh no!
Oh my word.
Oh, now he's coming up on the lead battle. Oh god. Everyone, say your prayers. The Scots Drivatar is going in.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
No darkness. Sponsored by Turn 10 AI. Top tier racing here.
10-second
Oh
time
wait, he's
penalty
coming up
for
on
ESV
servers.
Scottson for his Drivatar acting recklessly.
Yeah, he gets a 5-year penalty. Sorry, Scottson, you're last now.
Oh, here we go.
Anyways, now he's
Yeah,
coming up
Scottson
on
Drivatar.
Cerberus and Badger. Yep.
Yep.
What's the Scottson tar gonna do? Are he's gonna wait? Yep. Now he's gonna out top speed. He's so. Oh no! Ooh, Scottson! Scottson tar! You're scaring me, bud! Is he gonna. Oh, please tell me he goes. Oh, he locks up! Yo! The Scottson Drivatar is an absolute mad lad! He's gonna wait. He's waiting for Honey Badger. He's waiting. We got the F's going in the chat. Everything is going well. Oh, it's Scottson as well! Your Drivatar's doing great, man. It's doing absolutely brilliantly. What
the
a
most
move.
savage thing in the
Exactly.
world. Jeez.
Alright, he's come. Please send it up, Honey Badger's inside. Please. Pretty please. Oh, oh, he tapped him. He tapped him. Come on.
Oh my
Stunning gameplay. I'm hopping on board with freaking Told Your Drivatar. He's coming up on people. My Drivatar FRC Season 5 champ. Exactly. These are the types of moves y'all need to go for on field. That's how you win. Just drive like a Drivatar.
So it was hilarious as well, because the Drivatar wouldn't pass the GT car in a straight line, and then he just became a complete savage in the corner.
The Drivatar's cynical. He was specifically waiting for the corners to attack. The Drivatar's freaking overtake savagely for sport.
Oh,
It's like the Predator.
I feel like half the highlights reel is gonna be this
It's just
right
gonna
here.
be this. It's just get
Revenge of
better,
the Drivatar.
please.
Oh.
That's what we need. Jogging from the LMP. Oh wait. Oh, by the way, I think the actual drivers are finishing now at this point, or the rest of the GT field, though.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
goodness.
Oh god! Oh! Yes! Oh my god, that was the Hydra Drivatar! The GTs
So-
are at it as well!
Oh my word.
Oh, 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 look, it's waiting. It's waiting. Oh, they're going side by side. M Sport. He's dealt with it once before. How is he going to deal with it again? Oh, there's a little bit of tapping going on. The Total Drivatar. Oh, he's waiting. He's waiting for his AI brethren to catch up. Oh no! You know, he's getting a little impatient now. As they go around this corner at about -5 miles an hour, going around the chute, the whoop. Yeah. Oh my god, why is it so patient now? Turn 10 AI. This is beautiful. This is a sight to behold.
This is why single player is dead.
This is...
This is where multiplayer drivers learn from.
Exactly. This is actually not this bit that we're seeing right now. They learned from the Scots and
Well, no, this bit is what? The driver's slow or they're aggressive?
Oh, he made it around. Let's all give
What
a
a
round
clean
of applause
move
for the
there.
Toru Drivatar. He made it.
And that means the
past.
Toru Drivatar might have a chance of catching up to M Sport before the end of the
please
race.
do. Please, I dare him to send it up the inside. He's gonna order a 4-piece chicken sandies from McDonald's. Oh my God! Oh, he's going for it! Yo, he tapped it! Yo, he's out. Oh no. Oh God.
What the hell was
Toru's
that?
Drivatar is mentally insane.
You just sent him.
Listen. Alright, so we've learned something very valuable from this though, which is to stop the race early.
Yeah, this is why we had test days, ladies and gentlemen.
This is not a test day, this is just a massacre.
Oh my word.
Okay.
Is there somebody behind us? BLK Ghost. That is it.
Yeah,
so
Ghost.
BLK Ghost is the last driver to come across the line now. And,
Oh yeah,
we're
there
gonna
was
be
a
on
race
board with
going
him.
on before. I
There
forgot.
was.
Anyways, this is gonna be finishing up now.
Absolute,
That was some quality
crazy
content
stuff.
there.
Yeah, absolute crazy in the last 5 minutes after the
Yeah. And
driver
that's
times
the
for this
race. Yep.
And that is
It's
the
over
preseason
now.
round of the LSEM 100. So, your results from the race today. In first place, we had ESV Scotson. In second place, we had Europa. The two drivers being only 0.03 of a second apart on their best lap times. LSEM
Yeah.
Toru now in third position, rounding out the LMP field for today's preseason test. The larger field, the GTE field, we have ESV Chasmo in first position. Hydra pulling a better lap of about 0.7 of a second faster than Chasmo, but ultimately had issues in the last stages of the race there and forced him to concede the position to Chasmo. Third position, working his way up from a starting position of fourth, we had LSEM Sir Lagalot. In fifth position, we had TUS Barcode holding sixth position after qualifying. We had PDG Mugs. In seventh position, we had SSR Honey Badger. Eighth, we had Severus. Ninth, we had AMR Carts. This time I did mess the two teams up. 10th, we had AMR M Sport. And 11th place, we had BLK Ghost. And that is your preseason running for the LSEM 100 boost. What did you think today?
Well, the race itself, it was pretty cool. I mean, there was definitely some interesting action going on at certain points, and it was pretty fun to watch. But I think, to be honest, we could all agree that the main treat of that entire thing was at the end there, watching the Drivatars for the Protos go ham, especially Scotsons. I mean, Scotson, I don't know what you did to train your Drivatar to be an apex predator, but damn, you did an amazing job. 10 brownie points to you, sir.
Yeah,
that is for sure.
Absolutely insane. The Drivatar action there. It was the strangest thing. It waited in the straight line.
It waited in the straights and
then
it
sent it in the
purposely
corners.
waited. Yes, exactly. Like, there was no mercy.
It was so sadistic.
It was sadistic. Exactly. Like,
yeah.
That was Jack the Ripper, the AI.
So, in conclusion to the testing session today, we had ESV top 1-2 in both of the categories, with LSEM taking a third position, with drivers in the LMP field and the GTE field. This is not necessarily indicative, however, as the Bathurst track is a mixed bag. That's why we use some preseason testing. It's really extreme circumstances where you can see sheer pace difference in straights with the massive straights at start and finish, and the sheer pace difference in the corners with the hill section. So it's really good testing track. I do apologize to all the drivers for subjecting him to it, because that was I can imagine that'd be a very
And especially to the
not
end
that
there.
imagine it is hard. Exactly.
To all the GT drivers, we apologize dearly, but damn, it was funny.
It was quite hilarious. However, we will be having to rectify that issue in
We'll
future
revise.
races.
Yeah, we will
So-
revise the finishing procedure for a
Not
lap
really
traffic.
a single GTE car stood out today, though. Like the Ferraris, the top four were
Yeah, it
two
seemed like they
Audis,
were
a
well
Ferrari, a
balanced.
Chevy. Yeah, surprisingly. I guess if you want to have a good balance, well, decently balanced field, you take a group of cars from here.
Yeah.
But yeah, ultimately we have, I believe, we pretty much had our GTE field here today, and we have another 7 drivers signed up for prototype who will be showing up in the Series 1 Race 1 at WeatherTech Laguna Seca in 2 weeks' time. And we'll be looking over this testing session today, dissecting it, looking at what needs to be improved, especially
All
from
the
a stream
scientific
standpoint.
words.
And yeah, however, it's been a massive amount of fun. Today it got a little bit dull in the center there as people were on separate strategies, but ultimately it became a really interesting
spread
race to
out.
watch that I enjoyed a lot. What did you think, Boost?
It was great. It's awesome to be back in the commentators booth for the 100. Definitely looking forward to the next races to come. But until then, I guess we have to say goodbye now.
I guess we do.
Gonna miss
we'll
you
leave
guys.
We'll leave you with the number showing of the Series 3 highlights. Sorry, Race 3 highlights of Series 1. And that will be our show today. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you in 2 weeks' time. And thank you to all the drivers that competed today.
Yeah, bye-bye.
And we're live!
Down! They're racing!
No
Oh!
so far, but you just see a
Legolas
flood
tapped the
of
inside
cars.
wall a little bit. He's got some damage from
Oh,
touching the
snap.
inside wall. Zombie on the outside. It's gonna be the inside.
So it's gonna come down to whether or not Extreme can make something work.
Extreme
Oh, he's gonna
touches
tap on
Hunter.
Hunter! He's gonna tap on Hunter!
The Nylon trying to fend off the Jags. Zero's not giving up though. Oh wait, backed off a little bit.
How much better this 4GT is through a Rouge Radion.
Oh, Zero,
Stop
you're gonna
thinking.
send it up, Merc. Zero sends it up, Merc.
Oh.
They're going side by side. You read my mind. Beast Shadow, mess it up. Hunter going up the inside. Beast Shadow's a bit wide. Beast responds. Going into the next turn, side by side. Hunter pulls ahead, but Beastie isn't giving up in the Jag.
I don't know what kind of pace he's finished with that. Vettel getting Tokyo Drift once again, and that might give Laglot a chance to get the run down the straight. And the Laglot's got the move done.
No, okay, he's gonna hold back.
Oh, what the frick?
Glitch in the Matrix! Actually,
we have
wait,
zero.
something... GG. Something happened to GG, he's falling way back.
Second and third position, we have our front row sitters from qualifying.
Okay, oh!
So it's entire smoke.
Zombies looking out the inside of GG! To it, yep, that zombie now into first.
This is all GG has to do through here is compromise to run in the forward, and looks like he's going to be able to do that. GG putting the squeeze on Zombie now, Zombie for the outside, but then going back to the inside, looking to the outside of the next corner. Same thing as the lap before again, as it looks to the outside to the inside next corner.
That keeps on giving, bidding stuff, and it wouldn't fit in better for him. These two
there
go
goes
at the
Zombie.
same time. Oh!
We have Elgard running the back of GG Armada now. Well, where he could have gone in earlier and covered off Zombie, he's now stayed out, and that's meant that Zombie, with the warmed up tires now, is able to really just take this one home. Mile 100.